"Don't tell your mother," he says, taking a drag of his smoke. The tobacco crackles, glowing red as he breathes it deep down into his lungs. I'm not sure if he's asking me or telling me, so I say nothing. I just nod. Smoke wafts past me as I watch as the tiny cloud evaporates into thin air, as if it never existed. He's been chain smoking since this morning, when she said she wanted a divorce. I see the trails his tears have left, winding their way down the sides of his face and running under his chin. His cheeks are reddened from the crying, and I imagine his eyes are stinging, aching with rawness. "Where'd you throw it?" I ask him. "Round there somewhere," he says, pointing a metre or so away from the bank. It wouldn't matter if he knew the exact spot anyway, I think. The ring is gone forever, settling into its new home deep amongst the rich brown clay of the dam floor. I remember when we were younger, my sisters and I smeared that very same clay all over our bodies and faces, much to our mother's dismay. It never fully washed out of our clothes, which were left with pale brown splotches afterwards. I throw a pebble into the water and watch as ripples spread across the surface, creating miniature waves. I remembered how the water temperature here could change so quickly. One minute you could dip your fingertips into its murkiness and feel as if your submerged fingers were being sliced off with the sharpest of blades, the cleanest of cuts. Yet only moments later you could dive into the depths of it and find surprisingly warm patches to loll about in. Just like my mother changing her mind, I think, as indecisive as that. Hot and cold. Yesterday, she wanted to work on their marriage. Today, she wants a divorce. "What's she doing?" he asks. I don't want to tell him the truth, that she's packing her bags. So I lie to him. "Watching TV," I reply. "She told me to come find you, that you'd probably want to talk. At least that part is true." He gives a small laugh, or maybe it's a grunt. I can't be sure. "And here we are," he says, lifting his hand as if presenting the dam to me, the way you proudly present a gift to someone. "So, what now?" I ask. Our border collie Jess nudges my knee, and Dad grabs a tuft of his fur and begins pulling a mat in it. "Stuffed if I know," he says, grinding out his cigarette on the dusty earth. He drags the butt across a rock, leaving a black smear of ash. He buries his face in Jess's fur and sobs. A deep, guttural sound I've never heard before. One that I never knew he was capable of making.